So, you've probably heard of Think and Grow Rich. I mean, for almost 100 years, Napoleon Hill's classic has been the playbook for success, right? It's all based on his chats with giants like Carnegie, Edison, and Ford. The ideas in it are seriously powerful, but let's be real, the world has changed. A lot. Okay, let's get into this.
And that right there, that's really the heart of what we're talking about today. The book that built fortunes in the industrial age? Well, it needs a new translation for the age of AI. The core principles, they're still gold, but how you put them into practice, that absolutely has to evolve.
So, just to be clear, we are not throwing this book out the window. Not at all. Think of it more like we're giving it a massive software update. We're taking that timeless philosophy and plugging it into the most powerful tools humanity has ever come up with.
First things first, why does a book that's almost a century old still even matter? Well, because at its core, this book isn't about some kind of magic trick or just wishful thinking. It's about a disciplined mindset and relentless, organized action. And you know what? That foundation is absolutely timeless. So let's just quickly break down that original premise. Hill basically argued that every single achievement starts as an idea. It's a state of mind. You have to master your thoughts, lock in on one single purpose, and then execute a concrete plan to get there. This isn't just about wishing for things. It's a demand for deliberate, focused action.
All right, now it's time for our first big upgrade. This is where we start to bridge that gap from 1937 thinking to, well, our reality today.
Hill always talked about having a burning desire. And look, that's still crucial, but desire by itself just isn't enough anymore. Vague goals like, I want to be successful, that's just fog, and you can't hit a target made of fog. The modern upgrade turns that fuzzy desire into crystal clear goals plus a system for getting things done every single day.
So instead of just wishing, now you can use an AI, like ChatGPT, almost like a thinking partner. You can give it a vague idea like, hey, help me start a successful side hustle. And it'll push you to get specific, asking, okay, what are your skills? Who are you trying to sell to? What does successful actually look like in the first year? Suddenly, your thoughts become sharp prompts. Those prompts help you build systems, and those systems are what actually drive results.
All right, let's move on to the second major upgrade. This one is huge. It's all about how we build the kind of self-belief that actually helps us see our plans all the way through. Hill really emphasized faith, this idea of building a deep conviction through affirmations. But today, in the AI era, real confidence doesn't just come from what you tell yourself. It comes from what you can actually do. It's built on real skills and the self-trust that comes from that. And this is so important right now. We're in a world where your ability to adapt and learn fast is way more valuable than whatever your job title is. It's not about how many people are on your team anymore. It's about what you can do. Capability, that's the new currency.
So, how do you build that real confidence? By getting real skills. Learning how to actually use AI tools makes you more competent, period. I mean, by 2026, being fluent in AI won't be a nice-to-have. It's going to be a baseline requirement. And when you can do things you couldn't do yesterday, your belief in yourself becomes real. It's earned, not just repeated in a mirror.
Okay, next up, our environment. Hill had these two really powerful ideas for shaping your mind, autosuggestion and the mastermind. So let's see how they get a 21st century upgrade. Back in the day, autosuggestion meant, repeating affirmations over and over. But today, your digital environment is your autosuggestion. And that mastermind group he talked about, it's not just a few buddies in a room anymore. It's the systems and networks you build all around you. Just think about it for a second. Everything you consume, what you watch, what you scroll through, what you listen to, all of that is literally programming your mind, day in and day out. The modern mastermind is this cool hybrid network of online communities, mentors you can find, and even AI-powered coaches. The smartest people out there aren't trying to do it all by themselves. They build and use leverage. So what does this all boil down to? Let's pull all these upgrades together into a clear, modern playbook you can actually use. And remember, that core wisdom is still incredibly powerful. This isn't about ditching the original philosophy, it's about empowering yourself to apply it with tools that Napoleon Hill could have only dreamed about. So here it is, the upgraded formula. Step 1, think with absolute clarity and use AI to make your vision even sharper. 2, build real, tangible skills to create genuine self-trust. 3, control your digital environment because it's programming your mind. 4, use leverage through these hybrid networks. And finally, step 5, take smart, consistent action.
Hill's big lesson was that thoughts are things, that they shape our reality. And in the AI era, that is truer than ever before. But with one critical update. The real power isn't just in your thoughts anymore. It's in what you can immediately do with them.
At the end of the day, the timeless principles of success are still here, but the game itself has completely changed. Today, it's all about using these incredible new tools to think with more clarity, to adapt to change with more agility, and to execute on your vision faster than anyone ever thought was possible. The world is changing, no doubt. The real question is, how are you going to use these tools to shape your future?